Go ahead and smash that like button for these dope clips for today. Y'all going to sit back, relax, and let's get right into it, y'all.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Can you say that again?
My sons over there think you're a badass hoe.
Interesting.
They think you're fine shit.
Wow. A badass hoe.
So,
Well,
would you like to date one of them?
no, I'm okay. Thank you.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Would you like to date me?
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Can you
Lord Locks. Yo, how many females out there, rocking your locks? How many of y'all do that? Let me know in the comments, man. Salute to y'all, man. That take a lot, you know. Because I know females, they like to change it up. You feel me? That's cool though, right? If you do that, that's cool too. Anywhere go, y'all be looking good.
If you get into a shootout, you might think hiding behind a car door will save you, but these are made of thin metal and plastic, which a bullet can easily pass through. Instead, you should crouch behind the front wheels. This is because the rims are made of thick metal, and between them is the engine block, which is a huge chunk of iron. Even if the bullet made it through the wheel, the engine would stop it in its tracks, leaving you unharmed. If you get into a
This is for educational purposes only, YouTube.
They were saying we were running out of water in 2020 because it was really warm outside. And the book, The New Water for a Thirsty World, is a great one to debunk the whole water, running out situation. And then also the PrimaryWaterInstitute.org with the unlimited primary water that's underneath our feet. It's interesting because there's a lot of people making videos now showing water coming out of trees and out of the earth and all different places. And people are realizing we're never running out of water. Now the World Economic Forum has to pivot towards the sun is dangerous because people realize that the water is never running out. So they have to change the narrative. And then they'll come back with that one maybe in like 2 years. There's also something going on in Mexico with some like parasitic beef or something. And that's so funny because everything's parasites now, trending parasites. So now all of a sudden animals have the parasitic disease. It's heavy metal overload. That's all it is. It's the same playbook on repeat. And every year or every 6 months, whatever it is, every 7 months, they just do the same thing, and if people aren't aware, then they get taken advantage of and they believe it. And they're like, oh, I gotta sell my property with water because we're running out of water. They were saying we're running out of water in 2020.
The robot running ahead of the car is called Outrunner, the world's first running robot. Beneath its seemingly simple exterior lies an astonishing capability for balance and stability. It can sprint at speeds of up to 32 kilometers per hour across nearly all types of terrain, with a battery life of up to 2 hours. Outrunner is equipped with 6 retractable legs. When in contact with the ground, the legs compress elastically, similar to wearing shock-absorbing sneakers, allowing the robot to remain stable even at high speeds. Thanks to its powerful self-balancing system, Outrunner can carry a camera and perform high-speed filming tasks, transmitting live footage wirelessly to a smartphone. What's even more surprising is that this robot was created over a decade ago, back in 2014. That year, a crowdfunding campaign was launched to bring it to market. However, enthusiasm for robotics at the time was nowhere near today's levels, and the campaign fell short of its goal. Thus, this groundbreaking machine faded into obscurity before its time. The robot running ahead of the car is...
That's cool.
Hey, yo, please talk to me about it. Yo, let me tell you something real quick. Understand that you've trained yourself to believe everything that you believe up until this point. Whether that's with your parents, grandparents, friends, cousins, family, you've trained yourself up to believe in this image of yourself in which you projected out. The thing is that we go through situations, right, to callous ourselves, to bring ourselves to knowing that you are the source. But to callous yourself, you gotta put yourself through mental tests, right? The best mental test you can have is to see where you at, fitness-wise, right? Because it expands your mind, especially if you go to the limits to where you're breaking barriers of what you thought you can and couldn't do. When you tap into that energy, you can only see results in which breaks through to your mental, because everything is in a togetherness. So things such as strength training, running, mind expansion happens when you push that limit. I ain't gonna front, me too. Like, a lot of the shit we go through is because we haven't really calloused that inner knowing that you could go to another level. Whether that's through thought, whether that's through like life, finance, relationships. So it's all in that belief of what you're doing towards putting that energy out to see where you at for real. So if you don't, life will find a way to callous yourself for you, which is you seeking it out. You seek it out regardless, so you might as well seek it out in a way in which you can control it, because you can go do it. So that when shit do get all fucked up, you're ready for it because you done callous and put in the work mentally to get to that mental peace, even when it may be observed as not peace, quotation marks. You are able to now channel into that energy, which shows that you're ready for anything. You just ain't callous your shit. Stay locked in with me. Talk to me about it. Let's callous our mind.
Yo, another thing too, it's like, I don't know if y'all go through this too, but like, do y'all like, you just do like, dang, what's next? Like, it's almost like you can almost know what the future holds for you, right? And then you still have doubts, Let me know. It's like, what am I trying to say? Hold on. It's like, you see your life going good, and then it's like, dang, you feel like something bad gotta happen. Like, do y'all go through that too? Do y'all experience that? Like when stuff is going good. That's why you kind of gotta like, you gotta not think about the negative for real. Just try to stay in the present moment and just try to avoid them type of issues in your life, right?
Jerry Leo has been working out for so long she could probably teach the class.
4, 3.
The Long Island native is the true definition of forever young.
April 11, 1925.
You heard it right. At the ripe age of 100, she's proof age is just a number.
10.
I feel terrific.
While the centenarian still has a flip phone, she's mobile. Jerry just renewed her driver's license and celebrated her birthday here at the Great South Bay YMCA.
All the way up, halfway down. 1.
Jerry proves just get up every day, keep moving.
4 more.
She doesn't think there's anything spectacular about what she does. She thinks this is how it should be.
Jerry can curl and crunch, but her claim to fame,
Jerry can hold as long as all of us combined.
holding a plank for 3 minutes.
When you have a strong core, it takes care of every other exercise and whatever.
And make no mistake,
Jerry Leo has been working out for so
They said, go Jerry.
This bodacious food company cooks up millions of cheese straws each year.
They'll say things like, now what is that? Are they like straws you suck cheese up through?
The recipe starts with 40-pound blocks of aged Wisconsin cheddar cheese loading onto a grater.
And then you have this little guy that pushes the cheese down to the grater, and then it goes into a plastic container fully grated.
13 pounds of butter and margarine join the cheese. Then flour and secret spices add to the mix. Next, the batter dumps into a depositor, which pushes the dough through a special dot. Then, the sliced straws wheel into an oven for baking. Next, samples of the straws are taken.
If one unbaked cheese straw gets packaged in a bag and it has moisture in it, the moisture will contaminate the rest of the cheese straws.
Then the snacks break into a bin.
And we break them on purpose because obviously big long straws couldn't fit into a bag. Those couldn't be packaged.
Next, the tub dumps into a hopper, which feeds the straws into the packaging machine.
The process to make the cheese straws, from grating the cheese all the way to in the box, is about 1 hour.
This bodacious food company cooks up millions of cheese straws.
You want to move to Arizona? Okay, 1 second. Just about to enjoy my soup when I noticed a little fuzzy bunny.
I know they don't.
Well, would you look at that?
I know they don't got that.
Okay, right, come here. Why is that spider so close? It is entirely too close, just like right now. Back it up. It's not even lunchtime yet. And I had to find out today that Australia isn't the only place with spiders the size of Ford F-250s. Does that make sense? Right? Apparently, Arizona...
Man, that's the thing, man. Every time I see a spider, I gotta get to looking around, make sure ain't no spider around me. You feel me? Nah, cause I remember one day I was in school. Spider had the audacity. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting at my desk, you know? I look up, it's a spider coming down from the sky. And you know, I jump. Yes, I jumped on my skirt. I think I hit it. Did I hit it? I had to, because I was so, bro, my heart dropped to my feet. Bro, I got up so fast. I'm like, what is that? It's a spider, man. That was crazy, man. It wasn't no little spider either.
has 30 different types of tarantula species, Australia and Arby's. Now I have to add Arizona to that list. I was gonna have a family reunion in Arizona. Now they're just gonna get a really good postcard from me. Does that make sense? Just from the size of the spider alone, come here, somebody had made a joke saying that that spider is Arizona's version of a web designer. I didn't even laugh at the joke because I was so worried about the spider. Does that make sense? At this point, I'm not going anywhere near Arizona. My friends asked me if I wanted an Arizona iced tea. I'm not gonna talk to them for about a week.
You want to move to Arizona?
So Arizona got spiders like that, huh? Okay. I gotta be on the look.
Hey, this video ain't got no hashtags or no sounds. If you're seeing this video, it was meant for you. You got momentum, bro. Why are you slowing down? Your problem isn't motivation. Your problem isn't discipline. Your problem is consistency. You don't know how to keep the same rhythm. When you hitting that spot, she not gonna want you to slow down or speed up. You need to keep hitting it how you was hitting it so you can get to that You don't know how to focus on one thing. You keep switching positions. You messing up the motion. You are on the brink of bringing everything you've ever prayed for into fruition. But you keep changing the stroke up. Just focus on one thing, bro. Focus stands for follow one course until success. You got everything you need. You got all the momentum. You got all the support by God. Just keep on going, fam. Hey, this video ain't...
man. That's what it is, man. You want to look at what you could be doing, but you need to focus on what you are doing, you know? And then you can focus on the other stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm done telling young people my age, bro. This young nigga who's like 16 asked me how old I was. I said 24. Nigga looked at me like I was fossil fuel, bro. I'm tired of getting treated like a senior citizen, bro, at 24 years old. I'm done telling these niggas my age, bro. Shit is crazy out here. Y'all gonna be my age soon, watch. Quicker than you think.
For real. I didn't think it was gonna come to I feel like I was 20 yesterday. 24 now. I just went by so, and then I'll be 25 next year. Like now it's going by too fast, right? And that's the thing about age. No one wants to feel old. That's coming from your soul. Your soul don't want to feel old. You know, that's why they gave us an age number. So you can feel old. And feel like, oh, my body's no, you tearing your body down. It's not your age tearing your body down. That don't even make sense. It's the food that you're eating that's tearing your body down. It's the days you skip not taking a walk. It's the days you skip staying up late. Dang, I'm talking to myself too. But I've been taking my walks now. I've been outside lately. I ain't gonna lie, I've been outside lately.
And to my guys out there that can't grow a beard, it never mattered to me. Like, you can have a baby face, bare face, no facial hair. That's okay. More of your face for me to kiss. If you have a flaw that you're just insecure about, just remember, you're perfect to me. This message is for all my skinny kings out there. A little bit of skin and bones never bothered me, baby. Never. And they say
come the fuck on, man. There's too much traffic out here today, man.
Right.
Real right, man. Like, y'all got the game fucked up. Like, real shit. Like, traffic everywhere. Like, traffic everywhere. Hold on, bro. Like, real shit, man. Traffic everywhere. I ain't on that. Like, why is all this traffic everywhere? Construction everywhere. Damn. Come the
That's how you get around. That's how you saw how long and blue was. That's how you gotta be, man. When it's like that, you definitely gotta move like that.
I told you not to play with me because I'm not the one. Right?
Yeah, but I'm the one. But I am the one. I am the one.
Brielle.
That's how I do. Yeah.
I told you not to play.
Oh, girl, something else.
With the Krabby Patty meal, what's all in that?
It comes with Krabby sauce,
Have you guys ever seen clouds like this? Wait until you hear what this guy has to say about it.
Just in the back of the Stittsville market here, packing up, guys, ready to head home, and couldn't help but notice the cloud formation. Look at that. I've never seen anything like that. Where's my cloud experts? What am I looking at? It almost looks like the ocean. Waves. I don't think the camera's giving it a fair shake here, but I've never seen cloud formation like that in my life. Look at that. Does anybody know what that is?
I'm going to have to be really careful here because I've had posts get my account strikes for talking about what this probably is. If you want to know what they're doing up there or what it possibly is and the agenda connected to it, comment truth below and I'll send you a DM. Have you guys ever seen clouds?
One has to go. Soul food, Mexican, Italian, or Chinese?
Chinese.
Okay, alright. Why Chinese?
Shit, that just saying, they don't really fit our. And that rice in, nobody about the damn rice. And it might be.
Y'all gonna slap me for this, but
What?
I'm losing soul food. I'm losing soul food. I know y'all, but Tony, man, you black, but nah, man, hear me out.
Okay.
Come on, man. I am a taco fiend. Okay, tacos, some of my favorite shit ever, man. And in Italian, who don't like pasta? Who don't like pasta, man? Every time you be on people's Instagram and they going out for a nice little dinner, man, you best believe pasta gonna be on that plate. People be having to wean themselves off of pasta. And Chinese food is just, come on, man, that rice, fried rice, soul food, especially now that I'm vegetarian, I ain't got much left in the soul food realm, man. Give me some greens and corn.
Yo, he got a point, though. He got a point, y'all. Y'all know when they cook on Thanksgiving, y'all know how it go. You get the itis. It's like you just want one plate. Nowadays, you don't even want none of it, right? Like it's just it's enough. I had enough. It's enough. I don't. Just give me some dressing. I'm good to go. Right?
Bread, and then you got to ship me out the door, even though that mac and cheese is just. But I'm losing the soul food. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still black, though. I'm still black.
Right.
I'm still black. Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm coming out there this weekend. Let's talk about it.
No, you're right, though.
But y'all, I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit, what's that shit called that be coming down? The bullshit animals, it's scorpions outside the house, it's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before, all in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you, all the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich. So they
Wait, colorful lizards. What colorful lizards are sleeping with her? What is going on?
trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below. Because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office, and all the stuff that I was going to do out here in America. Steady electricity. And the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity. So if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing, and it comes right back on in 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. This shit right here, they come on for 14 hours yesterday. I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong. When I'm outside, I'm having fun. I love the people. But when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. To live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheeps and old malnourished cows.
Give me some. Give me some of that. Oh, this some granola. Hey, she done made some granola. Give us some. We want some of that.
White bitch that came over here and made some goddamn granola.
Give me some more.
100 niggas first.
Give me some more.
Thank you. Them niggas don't eat that granola.
Put some more. Put some more in there. Double it up. There we go.
Internet talking about what the
yeah,
fuck
she making this some homemade granola. This shit good in the bed. Give me some. I gotta stay.
Dang. Look at his hair. He red, right? He gonna turn to Red Hawk. You can't tell me he's not about to turn into Red Hawk. Dang. I salute to him, man. I know. And that is I can't even do that with my legs. Salute, man. Salute.
A weak mind. You're in shape because you have a strong mind. As above, so below. As within, so without. Your external reality is just a projection from your internal world of consciousness. You are a result of every thought you thought in the past. Thoughts are the architect of reality, symbolized in Freemasonry as a sword. The sword cuts through the air. You have 4 bodies: water, emotion, fire, spirit, earth, the body, air, the mind. The mind as a sword needs to be constantly refined and checked upon to keep it straight and sharp. If you stop meditating, stop doing the affirmations, the mind will fall into old thinking and destructive patterns, ultimately destroying your life. You have to stay on top of the mind, continuously sharpen the knife. The mind is the sword that cuts and carves your life. If you have a chaotic mind, you'll have a chaotic, messy room. Learn to control the mind. You're fat because you have a weak mind. You're in shit.
The fear of abandonment is not healed when you trust that other people are going to stay with you, but when you trust that you are going to never abandon yourself. The fear of rejection is healed when you no longer reject your own truth in order for the approval of other people. Anger is healed when you no longer use your energy to project negativity, but instead project positivity, forgiveness, and empathy. Guilt is healed when we forgive ourselves for surviving at the only way that we knew how at the time. People-pleasing is healed when you no longer want to fill the cup of other people and you want to fill your own with authenticity. Avoidance is not healed by not avoiding other people. but not avoiding the soul right within you that's constantly speaking to you and constantly telling you which way to go. Inner critic is healed when you stop the belief that you have to be hard on yourself in order for you to grow. The fear of being seen is healed when you realize that fully expressing yourself is way safer than playing it small. Attachment issues are healed when you realize that nothing is outside of you and everything is found from within you. The fear of abandonment is not.
Word of the day today is reciprocity. You're a natural born giver. If love flows through you effortlessly, don't let the world harden your heart. Nope, don't change who you are. Change who has access. Because just because you give love unconditionally does not mean access to you is unconditional. Let that sink in. You check in with them, but they disappear. You support them, but they scroll right on by your page. Show up every single time, but when it's you, they got excuses. That is not love. That's a one-way transaction. Reciprocity is when the energy you give is honored, returned, and respected. It don't have to be in the same form, but it better be in the same intention. I don't want your money, your gifts, or your time if the energy don't.
All right, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that niched in, and even if you sent $10, $5, $6, $25, I really appreciate you guys, man. So if you can send something, please. I would prefer 500. If you get enough people send 500, that would be good. But send whatever you can, man. I'm grateful for whatever you guys can send. I don't know what's gonna happen in this situation, but obviously I'm probably definitely gonna get evicted because I can't pay my rent until the 21st. But I just want to, thank you guys for showing your support. Because you didn't have to do that, and that shows me that y'all really care. So everybody that sent something, you guys really care. So, and obviously you guys enjoy my content. I try my best. So thank you to everybody. Anywhere I go, man, don't feel sorry for me. None of that, man. It's life, man. This program life that they have in front of us, man. It's hard, but we just gotta keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? But peace out, y'all. Thank you. Let's get back to the video. Wait, hold on real quick. If you do want to send some funds, the link is in the description.
Come with it. You want alignment, not attachment. There's a big difference. Today, ask yourselves, are they pouring into you or are they sipping from your overflow? Be honest with yourself. You can love them and still leave. You can forgive them and still block access. You can be love and light and still have boundaries. Oh, and tap into that chaos sometimes too. I'm just saying, reciprocity is spiritual currency. Of course, if you in Atlanta, Georgia, April 25th and 26th is going down Yaya Soul Jam session. You're gonna have food, a live.
Yeah, so council, I've been.
Tell them fuck niggas I said, come on, all 100 of them. Man, all right. I know how to get down there. All right, yup. All right. Tell them fuck niggas.
A lot of us don't think about it enough until it's too late. When you're 70 years old and life is pretty much said and done, who do you want to see in that mirror? Do you want to see a person full of regret, thinking about the things they could have done? Or do you want to be like, I did it? Do you want to have hella wires hooked up to you because you ain't take care of your health? Do you still want to be clocking in because you ain't locking in and getting your bag when you could have? I'm not saying this to make you anxious, but what this man told me opened my eyes, bro. Watch this clip.
So how old are you?
52.
So I'm 21.
21, man.
If I was you, if I was your 20-year-old self, what would you tell me?
I would say to you, speak to the man. The man is the 70s, 80-year-old man who's retired. He's coming. He is you. So you are you in 50, 60 years' time. Speak to that man. Pay that man. Take the money, stash some money, look after yourself. Pay the man. Don't get involved in all the sideshows. Pay the man. That is you.
Where you are in life and where you're going is simply a reflection of all the choices you gonna make. Make the right choices, bro. The full videos on YouTube. Don't be scared to learn something new. Click the link.
Man. You definitely gotta make the right choices, man. It will come back for you. Definitely will. You know, I was looking at my comments. I try not to like feed into the negative thoughts, like the negative comments, because sometimes there is negative comments. I just I'm just bringing it up because I seen someone say you just irresponsible. No, that's not what's going on. Before you say something bad about somebody, at least give them a chance because you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know. Don't just assume. Don't do that. That's not good. I just have to say that because like I be seeing like negative comments like that, and I don't really like to even pay attention to it. It's the best thing is just not pay attention to it sometimes. Sometimes I do, but I don't like getting caught up in it.
The war in the Holy Land is a distraction to finding the true Holy Land within you. The entire Bible is a map of your own mind. The Holy Land is clarity, higher consciousness. The side of your head is called a temple because it's the temple of consciousness. Corinthians 3:16. Do you not know that you are God's temple? God is the infinite awareness within you, beyond your human identity, beyond your thinking mind. To connect with God is to go within your own mind, to access your own consciousness, the Holy Land. Satanic rituals aren't worshipping some honored being. They're trying to escape the human mind, breaking it through pain or torture until they slip into a higher state of consciousness, temporarily. But that's the dark path. You can access consciousness by simply meditating or putting yourself in a trance. Listen to a binaural beat, a frequency in the left ear and a different frequency in the right ear. The brain hemispheres will sync and you will enter a trance. You have to keep your attention on one singular part of the frequency. If you can stay aware in this trance, you'll go beyond your human rational mind and identity and access a higher plane of consciousness. Direct access to the divine. The war in the Holy Land is a distraction.
You want the fan to blow on?
I seen this off of just the so sad, man. You never know until it really happened to you, and that is so real. I think people really need to understand, like almost put yourself in somebody else's shoes sometimes, because like you really never know how it feels until it really happened to you. Once it happened to you, then you be like, dang.
You're doing great.
It's really good progress, Mama.
At least she's
You've been wanting to do that for the last couple of days now, so look at you.
23
You came
years
very
old.
far.
Just try to get your butt off the bed. Oh, she's going higher than just getting her butt off the bed. How's it feel? Just the balance of it, really. Yeah, it's okay. We're here to help you with that. Yay for you. Okay, let's sit down. Someone do the first step. Yes, you can. You are strong.
You're doing so good, Mama.
I wonder if we can stand again and we can get the sheets. That would be good. You're strong, and women are stronger than men when it comes to this. You want the fan to blow on?
That's so sad, man. That's just sad because like she got up one day, she wanted to ride her motorcycle, and some fool out there, they don't care. They don't. That's one thing about riding a bike. You gotta be careful because people, they not looking. They are not looking. They don't care. They will hit you and keep going. Not everybody, but most people will hit you and keep going. That is sad, man.
If I heard this story correct, I believe that certain parts of Africa is going independent. Now they want more African Americans to come over to Africa. They are trying to tell us to come back home. They're giving us passports, visas, more independence. So the real question is, should African Americans go back home to Africa? I don't think people understand what's going on, but you're about to. First, I want to say there is no such thing as an African American. Those are two different continents. Think about it. Second, I want to say we don't have to go back home to Africa because America is our home. We did not come from Africa. That's some brainwash or whitewash bullshit. This is really our land. Who do you think created slavery Think about it. Why do you think Africa have kings and queens throughout the whole continent? When it comes to us, African Americans, we don't have no royal bloodline. No kings, no queens, no princesses. But when you go to Africa, they have kings and queens. So what happened to our royal bloodline? It's a good thing that Africa is getting their independence back, but maybe we should focus on getting our land back. Make America great again. It's impossible if the greatest people in America is being, I don't want to call it slavery, but I guess you could call it still slavery. Remember they were saying all black people look like gorillas? Now we have a trending topic of 100 men versus a gorilla. You think that this shit don't make sense, but it's all connected. There's nothing wrong with going on a vacation to Africa, but just because you got the same color skin, it don't mean that they're your people. Let's backtrack a little bit because this video is about to get a little deep. Now we had these people saying that they're going to sign bills so they can create their greatest defense system in America, and it's called the Golden Dome. You know how they say black people is the children of the sun? Well, the Golden Dome they're trying to make is the sun. Us black people, we are the real Golden Dome or the defense system around this whole planet. We've been whitewashed, not even brainwashed, but more whitewashed. Once you understand who really created slavery, your mind will start to wander. This shit is like going down a rabbit hole, because once you go down one rabbit hole, there's another layer waiting for you. You don't have to go back home to Africa because America is our home. Let me repeat that. You do not have to go back to the motherland because this whole planet is the mother. So congratulations to everyone in Africa that's trying to get their independence back. But now it's our turn. If you want to know more about these subjects, go to my bio, click the link. If I heard this story...
Sir, it's a prank, it's a prank.
Motherfucker!
It's a prank. Sir,
Yes.
do you know what time it is by chance?
What is going on?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just borrow like $100. Thank you.
Borrow $100?
Yeah.
For what?
I just need to go like buy some stuff. I already got it. $100. Thank you.
No, thank you. Turn this off.
What do you mean?
I'm calling the police right now.
Sir, I just need $100 real quick.
Yeah, I know you're...
Alright, let me get like another 100. Sir, it's a prank. It's a prank.
Motherfucker!
It's a prank. Sir.
Go back.
Sir, it's a prank.
Call the police!
What am I doing, sir?
Call the police!
Sir, look at it.
No,
it's a sound.
No, not look at it.
Sir, let go of me.
Call the police!
What the fuck? Bird is trying to break my phone.
Call the police!
Sir, what are you doing? Sir, stay away from me.
Call the police!
What the fuck? Sir.
You shouldn't have been messing with him though. Like, why is he messing with him? You know, older people don't be playing that. They be thinking that something's going on. Nah, that is funny though. Bro heard this, saw the video, make the sound. He said, no, that's not it. That's not it. He was not, bro was not going.
Brother, excuse me. I got a YouTube series. I don't know if you mind I just got a few questions I want to ask. It's just about like financial literacy or just any advice you got to the youth. Like, I was gonna ask, like, what do you do for a living? If you mind, like, cause I know that's a crazy question.
I'm not really all that important. Yeah.
The thing about it is, I feel like we could still help each other because, like, they'll see you out here living, doing your thing, and be like, bro, how do I even get in that position, bro? Like, have you ever been broke before?
Yeah, everyone's been broke before.
So, like, what did you do to have a mindset shift to even take back your power in life, to take back your reality? Because it's not about $1 million and $3 million, but just the freedom, you know?
Yeah, just don't let excuses handicap you.
That's powerful, man. And I just wanted to ask one more question, man. What's a mistake most young people make? Like, cause I'm 20, I just turned 24 2 days ago. I'm doing my thing. I got some things figured out, but not everything. So what's one thing you could tell your younger self, like, hey?
Yeah, just be disciplined enough to actually invest in like mutual funds or something at an early age, and really dedicate yourself and educate yourself on compound interest.
Compound interest, and he's not lying because I put $100 in Vanguard. That thing at 112, $112.12. I'm like, ooh, 20 years. That might be something crazy. Or even if you just put like, I checked the Lyft, right? Lyft is $24. You think Lyft and Uber not gonna take off within these next 10, 20, 30 years? That thing might be 4,000, 5,000. Then it's like, if you had 4 or 5,000 in there over, what's $100? I seen this quote too. It was like, would you rather do $100 a month in your 20s or $500 a month in your 30s? You know? So I'm like, damn, that it just be little things like that, you know? Yeah, but I ask you one more question too, if you don't mind. What's a piece of advice about money or success that's underrated?
Oh wow.
Advice about money, like
that's underrated?
Yeah, underrated.
That's a good question.
I guess I think you just need to stop falling into what's called lifestyle creep. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that term.
Yep.
Lifestyle creep.
Living above your means. Living above your means.
Yeah, you know, next year you get a 3% raise at your job, whatever job that you work at. And you increase your standard of living
now you
by
get
3%.
The condo, that's $3,000 a month, and
so just stop giving into lifestyle creep and start investing that money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
definitely.
and I think that's the kind of winning formula for you. As young African Americans, I always think that the new racism is credit.
Yep.
So just make sure that you keep your credit right, because you know have a lot of opportunities out here, and if you find some business that you kind of can jump into, do it.
Yeah.
It never hurt to fail and learn a lesson from it. I think failure is a good tool to kind of grow as a person. So.
A great lesson, and I want to say this too because I be hearing a lot of people like talk about credit. I didn't have the best like financial literacy growing up, so I made some mistakes and I got bad credit. But just because you got bad credit, that doesn't mean you give up. You don't give up. You make a plan on what you could pay, what you could do the research because things could get fixed. But that doesn't mean if you got fresh credit now, ruin it. But I didn't make the best decisions, bro. But did I give up on trying to get some freedom in my life? No. And did I obtain that freedom? Yes. You know, so I appreciate you. What was your name, brother?
Fred.
Fred, Omari. Thank you so much for being in my YouTube video and stuff like that. I know it's
cool. All right, hey, y'all go drop him a sub, man. It's Cash Rule the Matrix. I think it's Cash Rule the Matrix. Cash Rule the Matrix. Look it up. Drop him a
Stories
sub,
for a stoner. I'm gonna tell y'all the story of how I learned how to face my fears. This story takes place in Miami, Ocean Drive. Me and a group of people I was working with, we decided to go out here to Miami. Get out here to Miami, we about 20 deep. We bored, we all decided to go hit South Beach. And it's nighttime. We all kicking it on the beach until it gets dark. So the beach starting to look like this. It's closed off, everybody's starting to walk back. So remember I said 20 deep. I decided to count heads. I'm not their chaperone or nothing, but I'm just that homie that's just gonna count heads just to make sure everything all right. Very cautious. I noticed it was only 19 people. So I'm asking my partner, I'm like, hey bro, where's Jay at? Checked his location and the last thing it said was he's half a mile back. It doesn't show he's on the beach, it just shows he's at this restaurant he stopped to charge a phone at. So we like, I bet, we're finna go check this restaurant. We get there, he's not there. So I didn't want to spend all my time looking for this man. So we decided to say, fuck it, he's a grown man, I'm sure he can find his way back home. Fast forward, we see him walking on the street. We ask him, we like, bro, where'd you go? He said, I was sitting on the beach. He said, I was meditating on the beach. Now, I ain't scared of the dark, but I'm not finna sit on that beach at night alone. I started asking him, I was like, bro, how you not scared to do shit like that? He told me this one thing, and it sounded like it came from an 80-year-old man. He said, once you accept the worst case scenario and the worst thing that can possibly happen to you, there's nothing else to be scared of. I was like, damn. So that means in any situation, if you accept the worst, fear don't exist. Stories for a stoner.
Yo, that is a good way to look at fear, though. Or anything personal that's happening in your life, you know. It's a good way to look at it.
Y'all, Jerusalem is on.
Yeah, I think what I met today. It's fine. All right. Okay. I mean, you know, it's like
And the contract's over, you can take it back. It's all good.
Hey, y'all. This dress right here is really cool. So pay attention right here when he clicks the button on this remote. You're gonna see the dress go from see-through to white. Like, can you imagine you're talking to a girl and she just flashes you this way? It'd be absolutely crazy. Hey, y'all. This dress right here is really cool.
Listen, you ain't struggling until you can't afford to catch your old lady cheating. Until you like, man, I don't care if she don't come home tonight. I just need this hot shower in this bed. And listen, it's
He's about to need this hot shower in his bed.
Which would cause cracks. If you can't collect good sand, a few other materials work as temper too. Without temper, it would be almost impossible to pit fire the pots that I make. Here I'm starting a clay canteen like the ancient cultures of the southwestern states made to carry water and keep it cool. To start out, I sculpt a small bowl and smooth out the inside with this scraper tool, which is made from the wall of a gourd, which would cause cracks. If you can't collect good sand, a few other materials work as temper too. Without temper, it would be almost impossible to pit fire the pots that I make. Here I'm starting a clay canteen like the ancient cultures of the southwestern states made to carry water and keep it cool. To start out, I sculpt a small bowl and smooth out.
This girl.
I used to joke about the United States being a science experiment for the elites, but I don't.
Yo, I don't want to get into like but just look at this. I know she's hot. We all know. We know. It's just crazy, scary world we live in. Look at this watermelon. If I got this, I cut my watermelon and I see this, you know I'm mad. You know I'm mad. I'm like, why? How do y'all let this happen? And this is my thing, yo. Like, okay, we gotta go to work. We gotta keep working, and make money. Why y'all gotta mess with the food though? Like, at least let us get some fresh food now. We working all hard for this money. We all working so hard for this money, and then you gotta do that. At least leave the food alone. Don't mess with the food. You know, you feel me? Like, that's crazy to me. Like,
Beautiful and most dangerous overhead staircase. It is built on top of a cliff with a breathtaking drop of 1,480 meters and a total length of 168 meters. It is the sky staircase of Zhangjiajie. The scenery here is very, very beautiful and was once the filming location for the movie Avatar. Protected by safety ropes, participants can advance step by step on the sky ladder to complete the high-altitude walk. Beneath their feet is a cloudy abyss of 10,000 feet. It is not easy to challenge this sky ladder. You not only need to have the courage of a lion, but also the stamina of a stallion. The whole climb takes about 3 hours and is the ultimate test of physical and mental strength. Due to the high thrill index here, it attracts a lot of daring tourists to take on the challenge. Once you step on the ladder, every step is like walking on the clouds. However, the moment you successfully reach the top, you will be relaxed like never before. Do you dare to challenge it? This is China's most beautiful and most...
Is it? And no, I don't care. I don't care if they got screens, and I don't care. No, I'm good. I love my. I want to live. Right. That man. No.
Christmas, they got a hit list and they fit it with the misfits.
Dang. He on something crazy. Wow.
That I didn't like, I'm not having no change of heart. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, he dead. Fuck that nigga, he dead. I never did like that nigga. Ain't about to show no sympathy. What the fuck? Motherfuckers be talking about, oh, you gotta have a heart. Oh, I got a heart. I just ain't got no love for that nigga. Fuck is you.
The Australian zombie lady. So these two girls go to Melbourne, I think, and they pass through a McDonald's, and one of them locks the door, and then the other girl's like, "Yo, why the fuck are you locking the door for?" And then the girl's like, "Yo, look to your left. It's like a pale like grandma with black eyes trying to break into the door."
Oh,
and I'll show you the video. Hold on. Because the girls were like, they posted it on TikTok, got 20 million views, and now everybody is trying to go to Melbourne just to try and seek that little person. Hold on. And everybody thought that it was their friend doing makeup, but it's not. Hold on, look.
Oh my god, Charlie card. Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, what the frick?
It literally looks like a zombie. Yeah, look back at it.
That's a real person?
Yes, that's a real person in the McDonald's drive-thru.
That looks like Halloween Haunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Halloween Haunt where they're getting scared in the car and shit.
And now everybody's saying that around that neighborhood in Melbourne that she's trying to break into houses now. The Australian zombie lady. So
what you doing when a zombie trying to break in your house? But that is a scary situation. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, if you got no weapons and nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine you got no weapons in your house, nothing. You're gonna have to make your weapon. You better make a weapon. That's when you gotta get creative. Get creative.
You call me a skinny stick figure, I'm supposed to be okay with it, huh? But if I call you a big fat ass bitch, I'll be
No homo.
What is that? What is that?
So, it's a person, but it has different eyes.
That's a person.
Yeah.
Hey,
what is that?
That do look crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. This do look crazy. If I see my daughter drawing this, I'll be concerned too. What is that? What is going on? Right? But I see it. I see it. She tried to make a person. This is supposed to be the legs. This the arms. Right? And then this is the head right here. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end off the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys have a good rest of your day. Y'all already know I'll be back with another video if I'm still here. If I'm still here, you're gonna get a banger. If I'm not, I'm probably taking a flight back home. But you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.